bro, it's not like that, bro. This is the internet. People say what they say, you know what I mean? And that's fine. I'm not tripping. All content to is not. You know what I mean?
So you feel like that's troubles right now? Boosie just put hands on the security guard, hit him upside his head with hookah.
Shout out to Boosie. He should have hit his motherfucking ass. Fuck you, me.
What you mean? Like
He's paid help. He's paid help. Get your bitch ass somewhere to sit down.
we got a assault now.
He gonna fight it. He just got a probation deal for 2 years. I mean, a year for 2 guns. So shit, he good.
What you mean? You said it like we say he good.
He all right. He good. What you mean?
What you mean? He got a basic deal for 1 year for 2 guns. You saying it like maybe he.
I ain't saying it like I'm saying that like he might not even tell. He might know somebody. You know what I mean? So whatever it is, we don't know. We ain't got no paperwork on that, man. That's my whole point about calling people snitches, bro. Like that name is so saturated. You know what I'm saying? Is that it's just it don't even have a actual meaning anymore. That's why I asked you what I asked you earlier about in the car situation and the pistol in the car. Because motherfuckers don't know shit. I realized when I was sitting in that motherfucker, motherfuckers is like I never seen anything like this before.
Right.
And how misinformed people are about what they say they believe in, what they saying they represent. Like a lot of people are really misinformed, especially out here. Like,
right, just like Boosie did with you with his brother and that money. Now is Blue coming up. He actually forged Boosie's signature to sign,
his
get
brother.
Blue out his deal. Right, and that's the same thing happened to you. How do you feel about that situation now that Blue is coming out like, yo, I'm trying to work back with Boosie? You think Boosie should work with him?
Man, Boosie, I fucking with that nigga. Allegedly he's supposed to took like $500,000 from that man.
$1 million. He signed over for $1 million.
I'm talking about the from the bank account. He did that from a bank account. That's a whole nother shit he did with the dude, with the singer dude. It's a whole nother thing. But how I feel about it, I feel shit. I don't think Boosie fuck with him. Why would you?
Right. Who took $500,000 from Boosie?
His brother. Talking about.
His brother took $500,000 from him?
Out of a bank account. That's what they found out when he did his audit. Some shit like that.
Right.
So I don't think that you should ever give someone a second chance who stole from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What was your relationship like with Boosie's brother?
It was just strictly business. I don't know that nigga.
Right.
He didn't even show up. That's how me and Boosie had the situation because his brother wasn't there.
Right. Did Boosie ever end up responding to you? I know they ended up saying you was lying, you was capping, but how you feel about that? Them all calling you lies, you was capping, that never happened.
The best part about it is that everybody was there, know it happened. So it ain't just me. I could have went the whole legal route. You know what I'm saying? Like at that time I had a financial advisor, lawyers, all of that. You know what I mean? So I could have went the financial route, which is probably the best thing. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. I took him as his word. You know what I'm saying? And
Right. Big homie CC. He was recently in Texas.
Okay. Where I'm allegedly banned from. Huh?
Yeah, where you banned from?
Nigga.
He was having a conversation. He had a conversation with somebody that we all know as Bob Report. And his message was, fuck Gumby. No, I'm just keeping it real, right? This is the message coming from the Bob Report.
I became, you know what I'm saying, the guy everybody loves to hate because I speak the truth. I only speak what I came from, what I know, right? That situation with him, and you finna pay my money.
No, he owed money.
We filmed that.
You filmed on his page. He got
on his page. I didn't even know he had no motherfucking page.
He didn't.
I got him monetized. Because of me, he got monetized. I'm gonna need my money. Like I don't know what that situation is with that individual, but everybody want to say fuck him, but you really ain't got no reason to. That's why they really mad. You know what I'm saying? You know what hate is? Hate is unhappy admiration. They so mad they gotta admire me. They mad.
I thought Texas hates you almost.
Well, no, that's definitely not true, man. What you mean? I'm about to talk too much, bro.
Well, I'm saying like Texas, like
it's not even Texas.
Fort Worth. Let's say Fort Worth. Let's say Fort Worth.
It's not even Fort Worth. It's they little 15, 16 little dudes they got.
What do you mean 15, 16 little dudes? It's
like I said, like they not. That's not no cosmic. That's not like that, bro. That's one little section of a whole city.
Going down.
Right.
So I don't expect everybody to like me. I don't give a fuck if they do or if they don't.
Right.
On Hoover though.
Right. There you go.
That will go.
On Hoover though.
Man.
Oh, there you go. I've been waiting on that on Hoover though. It took a long time for that to come out.
Hoover though.
Been waiting on that. It came out, man.
Like, man,
Listen.
I just think that, you know what I'm saying, with that situation, like, I just think that certain shit, you know, is too much. This man got like, his whole channel is basically me. Like, for a year, like, you don't have no other content. He's doing it for the bread. You know what I'm saying? Most people will say fuck Gumby because they're not in the room with me.
Right.
They're not in the room with me.
I mean, you do got the biggest video on this channel.
All the rest of them on there too. Kunta got like 50 of them.
Right. Yeah. So it's all talking about you. They all got their name from talking about you.
Because that's what everybody. That's what the internet. You know what I'm saying? The internet was nothing without Gumby Ruffin on Hoover. On Hoover though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's what they do. They run with the hottest shit. I always been the hottest shit, bro.
Right. Do you feel like that they just target you just because of that?
Of course. It's not. See, it's the internet. Like I keep telling my homies, the internet is a war of words. You feel me? You're not in this dude's presence. You're not playing with this dude community in his face. See, he know he could do that to you. Crib Mac.
Come on, gang.
What you mean, nigga? Bro, like, and I'm just saying, like,
we got going back there. I mean, I thought we got past that.
You can't get past disrespect, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is why we sitting here and you contemplating the DP and some more shit. Because, see, that shit is deadly serious. You know what I mean? And, like, he ain't nowhere that nobody can get him. He like a mascot. That's their poster child. You know?
Hey, how you just go to that? Go.
Look,
my bad, gang. I'm just trying to complete the interview. I know that was disrespectful in your eyes, but I had a different perception.
Okay, and this is what I'm trying to tell you. Your perception don't mean shit when everybody else over here is pissed off about it.
Right.
You feel me? Now, like I said before, you kind of like it's not the same. He understands that you're not a gang member. He understands who you are, so he can continue to do that. But he not finna just say that in front of no nigga that's active in the streets. He not finna say that. He already knows as soon as they walk in the door, it's on off the gate. He already know what it is. Off the gate, it's on.
Right.
You know, so I don't think, you know what I'm saying, that's I mean, it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, only a buster would do that.
Right. Speaking of bullshit, well, we ain't talk about this. And listen, everybody watching is about to figure this out. What did you go to jail for, Gumpy?
I went to jail for aggravated stalking.
What is aggravated stalking? Who you stalking?
Nothing.
You aggravated stalker? Because a lot of people that was in there saying you was stalking, it's been going viral.
I know, that's what it's supposed to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to stay in the algorithm, you know what I mean?
No, you was stalking. Who was you stalking,
I
Gumpy?
wasn't stalking anybody. In California, it's called a terrorist threat. You know what I mean? When you talking shit to somebody. In Las Vegas, to my surprise, it's like aggravated stalking. They gave me a stalking charge because I texted her a bunch of bullshit. You know, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I probably needed that little break.
From texting?
Yeah.
Well, you texted her on the internet or on her phone?
On the phone, talking shit over the phone.
And what, she just turned in the messages?
Yeah, she did. She tired of my black ass, I guess.
So if I turn it as a message for somebody, I can get them locked up?
You gotta go try it, bro. And then you're gonna get the boot. You can turn somebody.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
What it is, you got the boot.
So what happened? How'd they end up arresting you and getting up with you?
Man, the shit was crazy. I came out one morning time, looking out on the patio, and I seen a truck. And a white boy had a shotgun. And I'm like, damn, the police here for somebody?
Right.
I turned around. This way, it's a SWAT team. They got dogs. They got everything.
Right.
I'm saying, they took me to jail.
Right. So they just came. They knocked on your door. Did they come in by force, or how did that happen?
I finished my blunt and went out. Like,
well, they knocked on the door and told you to come out?
No, they got on the bullhorn.
They got on the bullhorn?
Oh, God.
And you just finished.
But I couldn't go no other way. You know what I mean? I couldn't go no other way.
So you finished your blunt and then went down. What was that experience like? Like, what was the first thing they told you when you came down?
That I was being arrested, shit.
They tell you for what?
Yeah, I already knew what it was for because we ain't been getting into it, so I already knew what it was for.
So you knew you can get locked up over the phone?
No, I just knew that we was into it. You know what I'm saying? And she was threatening to call the police, so.
Right. So when they told you your charges, what did you think when they told you got charged like for stalking?
I mean, that I got charges on my record for murder, so that shit. But fuck you mean?
I'm saying when you ain't do nothing physically, when it's just a message, how did you feel?
So
Like,
that's what I thought I could prove, but then that it was for me texting and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? So it was never nothing physical or anything like that, bro.
so you they couldn't do nothing about the fact that it's just a text.
That's the law. That's they laws out here. Like Las Vegas is real different for homies. Las Vegas is real different. They jail is real police jails.
Right.
Like literally. You know what I'm saying? Like contrary to what people said, never was I in a PC, bro. As soon as I hit the situation over there, you know what I'm saying, classification, they already classified me as max security.
Right. How do you feel when people saying you was in PC?
Well, it does. That's what. See, the only way you can tarnish a real nigga is by calling him, something disrespectful, like he homosexual and he's a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody marked him out. Like, you expect that. You expect that. You know what I mean? But I know it ain't true. I got all my paperwork, so, you know what I mean? For any of my homies who want to see it, you know what I'm saying? And then, we're going to fight after that.
Right.
Because, nigga, I went to jail when I was 18 years old, all level 4 prisons. You know what I mean? I was close A. I mean, that's like the highest security. You don't even come out your cell except for fucking yarding once a week and fucking the child. That's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and I didn't do no PC shit then. So why would I put in Las Vegas?
Right.
Like they don't even have a structure in the jail. The reason I went to high power is because they tried to put me in the tank with the Mexicans. Like they tried to put me like this is where you finna be housed at. We don't house with Mexicans or white boys. I'm a gang member. So
what's high power?
High power is just like 23 and 1. You in your cell 23 hours a day.
Right. So what was the Vegas jail like? Evidently, they didn't do segregation. They try to put you anywhere. That's how they try to do it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like they house you wherever. You know what I'm saying? They got space, so that's where you go.
Right, but you can't house you just can't house with a different opposition, or you can't house with a Mexican.
Not an opposition, another race. Another race.
So you can't house with a Mexican at all?
For what? When there's other black people in here I can house with.
But what creates the problem with the Mexicans? It's like there's a problem in California with Mexicans like that.
Well, I mean, they're another race. We see shit differently.
I mean, white people other races. A lot of other races. Chinese people other races.
For all the races.
But you particularly said Mexican.
I said Mexican and white because in the prison where I grew up at, those were our enemies. Period. Like we didn't really have too many interracial gang situations. Although there were some, and it can happen, but the main focus on the enemy is the Mexicans and white boys.
Right.
Because they clicked up.
So when you saw that, you just said, "Yo, put me on 23 and 1 or the other."
No, I told them they can put me wherever they want to put me at. But I'm saying I don't house with the peoples.
Oh, you told me you didn't house with them.
No, I don't house with the peoples.
So people consider that checking in because you said you don't house with them people?
No, I'm not saying I want to check in. I'm saying that put me in the cell with my people.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And they wouldn't do that.
Well, what ended up happening, I'm saying there was a few homies in there that I knew as well. You know what I'm saying? And they saying the same thing. So by me being the first one to say it, they didn't want me on their main line. They figured I'd be a problem.
Right. So for the charge, how much time was you facing?
I took a deal. I wasn't facing no life sentence like they were saying. Like they didn't even they actually did bring in my criminal record from California, and
Come on, y'all.
and hey, watch out, man. You moving too much over there.
No, I'm just trying to smoke.
You stealing shit on me.
I just a smoke, gang.
Okay.
My fault, but tell me about how much time you get in and how much time you was facing like all together.
I wasn't. This was a felony, but it wasn't like I'm not even sure how much time I was facing.
This is a small thing.
It wasn't nothing like that, But what I was more concerned about is the parole conditions, the probation conditions. You know what I mean?
So you're gonna get probation for it?
Yeah, I'm taking probation for it.
So you just kind of like stuck in Vegas now?
Nah, fuck no. I'm getting out of this raggedy motherfucker.
Where the fuck you gonna go? Back to California?
I don't know yet. I might end up in Fort Worth, Texas.
Oh hell no! You banned out of Fort Worth, Texas. I already said you banned.
Bro, that's definitely not what it is, bro. Like they mad, right? But they not really mad. I'm saying mad that it was me that was telling them the truth, right? But at the end of the day, a lot of people just want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Even up here, you know what I'm saying? They figure, you know what I'm saying, we on the internet, you know what I'm saying, and we have a voice, you know what I'm saying? Everybody here is just voicing their opinions, right? Without all the playing and goofy shit you got going on, man.
No, why you keep
that C-Mac situation, bro? That's just.
Then we go back to that again.
All right, bro.
We gonna stay there the whole time. I'm just trying to really. I'm just trying to really have a conversation.
Okay,
I understand it. So look, let's say this. Since you want to go, let's say this. What makes gang banging so serious?
Because your life is on the line. Your life on the line. It's everything you believe in, bro.
Right? Don't you believe in other things like God?
That's all in the same. That's our world. It encompasses everything.
Hold up.
Not all of that.
God and Hoover's the same?
He the one who make us. It's like he make everything, right?
So God made Hoover?
He put us in the situations we had to have. Like I said before, my gang is not, that's just a title for our philosophy. You know what I'm saying? A Hoover, you can run into Hoovers on Mars. They still gonna act the same way.
So you're saying God a gang member?
God, man, Jesus was the first gang member. The 12 disciples. Look, his mama was supposed to be a prostitute, right?
Right.
His homies backdoored him. And it was 12 of them. What is that? In any state in the United States, that's considered a gang.
So Jesus was a gang member?
The first.
How do you feel saying something like that?
I feel like I'm telling you the motherfucking truth, nigga. Fuck you mean?
What about all the Christians that's watching this? Like,
go look at what Jesus did. All right? Go read the Bible and see what he did, right? Right. And then compare his 12 disciples. All of them was killers, robbers, rapers, and all the whole shit. So look.
Right.
That's a gang, bro.
Right. How do you feel, just to get off Jesus a little bit, but into something else, how do you feel when people like Wack 100 say you're too old to be running around saying on Hoover though and not taking care of your business? He basically, I know you shouted him out earlier, but he's like, you too old to be running around talking about on Hoover though.
Well, I mean, that's his opinion. Like, not even just him, just period. Like, this is a lifestyle. This is my lifestyle. Motherfucker can't tell another motherfucker how to live their life. You know what I mean? Like, some people is 10% in it. Some people is 15% in it. I'm saying I cut both faces in this shit.
Right. So you don't feel like you're too old to be...
I mean, I got my oldest homeboy is 70 years old. He beat up every day. Shout out Pretty Tony, nigga. I'm hope. Shout out to my niggas in New York, you know what I'm saying? Gang shit, 9 toes, nigga.
So at what age can you drop your flag?
It's not so much as about dropping your flag. If you drop your flag, that means just you dropping your whole belief system.
Right.
You know what I mean? What you do is you just retire. I just told you I had somebody that's 70 years old.
And when you retire, what do you do?
It's not so much as you doing for the gang. It's about you doing, the gang doing for you. They're respecting you, you know what I'm saying? They're going on about your business to live your life. He got 70 years in this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? On this earth, you know what I mean? Right. On the first generation Hovers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Why do LA take gangbanging so serious? I want to ask you that again.
That's where it came from. That's where it came from. That's where the lifeblood came from.
But they compare LA to California a lot, and they like
LA
saying
is California. What do you mean?
It's my fault. They cut LA to Chicago a lot. And they like
I think that's due to all the killings and murders and shit. But Chicago don't really have a gang structure like ours.
They do. They get a GDPD vice lord.
That their structure is not like ours.
They saying that structure came here. They saying a lot of people left Chicago and LA and started that structure.
I believe that was true of the Bloods. I believe it was they was the Long Street Rangers. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but they came from Chicago or something like that. And I think they helped start one of the blood gangs out here. But I don't think that had anything to do with the influence that gang has. You know what I mean? I don't think so.
Right. So when it comes to like Chicago and California, you think it's like two separate things, or you think like they both like the gang culture? Like which one is the gang culture?
We the gang culture, but California is the gang culture. Their gang situation, because we're the gang culture because it started here. All the other gangs that are affiliated with LA, they came from here. They branched out and went wherever they went to. Their structure is a little bit different than ours. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it.
I mean, running at they best when Larry Hoover and them was free had the same kind of like structure.
Actually, they didn't. what I'm saying? Their structure is completely different than ours. You know what I'm saying? I can't really get into the two different situations because I don't know their situation, but the same as ours.
Right.
No.
Right.
I'm not sure it's a large area or a large percentage of their people that have LA gang ties at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if the Crips and Bloods are even welcome there. You know, for a long time in Louisiana, I'm saying they wasn't cripping. For a long time in Louisiana.
Right. Right. But they say like in Chicago, like no check-in policy. In LA, it is check-in policy. Like that's.
What do you mean check-in policy?
I mean, I know grooves don't do it. It's tap in, but
Why would you not tap in with your people? Wherever I go, whatever state I'm in, I'm with the Hoovers. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that I'm checking in to anybody. I'm tapping in with them to let them know I'm here so I can get the protection and the things that I need to be comfortable while I'm there. And that's what you do at your house, don't you? When
Right.
you come to town, you go see your mom and your grandmama and everybody else, don't you?
So you feel like it's an obligation?
It's not. No, it's definitely not an obligation. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. But why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Right. Right. But Brick Baby ain't got his time yet, and he about to get sentenced. How do you feel about this situation, knowing that Brick Baby is locked up and the things that he's charged with, and knowing that it could have came from being on No Jumper podcast?
That's probably the case, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we are responsible for what the fuck going on. You know what I mean? Like, things we say, you know what I'm saying, our actions and shit, so he should have just guarded himself a little bit better.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shout out to that man. Like I said before, it's real niggas in jail, bro.
Right.
Real niggas in jail, man.
Right.
So,
I noticed something back on Fig. Sharky is working over there back on Fig.
Okay.
So you think you influenced that by saying something to T-Rail about?
I don't really think I influenced it, but he needed some how do I say this without being disrespectful? You know what I'm saying, he needed a little different crowd to his situation. You know what I'm saying? Sharky's a good fit. You know what I'm saying? He's very professional. You know what I'm saying? And he's shit overall.
Right. You really like T-Rail, you like you can never go there and work with him. Y'all said to do something soon.
You know, yeah. Well, you know, I haven't spoke to him shit, but I seen his when Pope, you know what I'm saying, Sharp Pope, you know what I'm saying, CEH, and the whole gang, you know what I'm saying, Pope was on his show, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I'm saying, I seen him joking back and forth about me. You know what I'm saying, he didn't come off as being aggressive or anything like that, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, so I mean, that's my homeboy, I'm always gonna work it out with my people, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, sometimes we get into situations where, you know, one party is mad and the next one is, you know what I'm saying, not as mad as that person, you know what I'm saying, so I think that that situation was something that, of course, I didn't got over it already, but I still stand on what I say I stand on, always.
Right. Well, what was not to bring it back up, but what was your initial problem with T-Rail?
When I first came home, he was working in No Jumper. You know what I mean? And I'm seeing him, I'm saying that's supposed to be the homie. Like, oh, that's the homie, that's the homie, that's the homie. That's what everybody's saying. I'm saying, like I said before, I had a few different homies that was doing concerts and shit like that, and he was part of that whole little situation with, you know what I'm saying, with Tiger. You know what I'm saying? The whole little shits. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put my situation, my story out there. You know what I'm saying? And he's putting different homies on there who are rappers. You know what I'm saying? Putting all the young up and coming rappers. I didn't understand at the time that No Jumper was like a rapper platform as well, some shit like that.
Right.
You know, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I felt that at least he could have, you know, about it, you know what I'm saying? I still ain't talked to him to this day. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to go up there. I made an appearance on this show where I called in one time, you know what I'm saying? And I was supposed to come back and do some work with him, but it just never really panned out, you know?
Right, I get that part. But you also said some shit every time we talked about him, but I think I should talk about him now. What's your problem with Flacco?
Shout out to Flacco, man.
You keep on shouting out people, but then disrespect him right after that.
Because
Well, I mean, what's your problem with Flacco, gang?
because I think Flacco is a civilian. I mean, he's a real civilian. You know what I mean? He don't have. And what I mean by he's a real civilian, Flacco thinks like the police. Like, he'll take one situation, or he may take three different pieces, right? And then make his conclusion to the end. You know what I mean? And he don't know. He ain't God. How the fuck he know? I seen one of his his podcast. You know, when he was talking about Young and Hefe. You know, shout out and Hefe on Hova. And he said some shit that wasn't cool. Like, you don't wish bad shit on people. Like, see, these people don't really play in the real world. I'm saying he go home, I'm saying do his podcasting or whatever, but he's not out here in the streets, right? So real motherfuckers is out here that's not, they might not even be doing anything, but they around that environment, you know what I'm saying, and they watching how the field is. They don't want to wish no bad on no nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? At every conclusion he get, it be a bad. At the end, it'd be bad. You know what I mean? It sound like the police. You know what I'm saying?
What's the thing that he said that made you so upset with him?
It was more so of how he tried to portray us. You know what I'm saying? And
Portray who?
The Hovers. You know what I'm saying? And the things he was saying about my nephews. You know what I'm saying? If you had that opinion and you saying you fuck with these dudes, or you even have any type of situation to where you or whatever it be, you know what I'm saying? Do shit. You know what I'm saying? He whole murder case of what is it, bands, 80 bands, the dude who got killed.
Welcome to another episode, everyone. Austin White. Don't know that he was walking around with this T-shirt with a watermelon with Carmelo's face on there. Carmelo Anthony disrespecting Carmelo Anthony's family, disrespecting the entire black community, currying favor, kowtowing to the powers and the forces that be. Well, now it's all caught up to him, and people are sick of it. Fair use disclaimer here. This is my guy, introvert rock star. Go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. I love this guy right here. He calls him out. My kind of individual. Sick of all this nonsense, this gang banging beef, this black people going back and forth against one another. Put your energy where it belongs.
And you already know we hold raccoons accountable, because if we don't, who will? And if you don't like it, get it. Because it ain't gonna stop.
Get the fucking step in. If you don't like it, get the step in. You get this step in. Because it ain't gonna stop. Throwing raccoons out.
Now run the tape.
Come from a loving mother. Everything they can to distance themselves from that man that we see on TV talking without his family. See the difference between this little short Fred Flintstone motherfucker? He's alone, angry, no support system, but he got a new truck thanks to Austin Metcalf death. But you know who don't see him around? He don't have a wife, he don't have a girlfriend, he don't have a brother, he don't have a son that hugs him to show that someone's comforting. You know how miserable he gotta be? He's worse than Carmelo. Because Carmelo is surrounded by a support system. I got a Muslim nigga that run the prison where he's at right now. Been down there 27 years. He's protected. It's gonna take a guard to kill him. Won't no inmate do it. I guarantee it. Metcalf, when I look at you, where's your wife, buddy? Who's wiping your tears? Who's washing your clothes while you so angry about the niggers? You lost your wife, not the BBC. The porn industry didn't take your wife. You lost short, fat, pudgy, small, angry man. Little Michelin man. Little Michelin man. And you thought your boys was something. Till they met a little bitty nigga like me. It's always the little levy dog. It's always the little boys like David to kill Goliath. Your son was a Goliath. That other that watched his brother die in his arms, he's a coward like you, boy. I want to challenge you to a boxing match. Short fuck. I would like to fight you on Aiden Ross brand wrist. About a week ago, Aiden Ross and told you.
Austin White is certainly going off right here. Right? This all must be before he put the watermelon T-shirt in the video that we played before, talking about he made $12,000 off of these T-shirts already. This is when he was supporting Carmelo Anthony, I take it. And he's coming at Austin Metcalf's dad here, the individual who lost his life during the altercation with Carmelo Anthony. And he's calling him out as we can see. Charleston White is, you're miserable, you lost your wife. It ain't black people's fault. You small, you know what? Little piece of a man, he going off on him. Carmelo Anthony has support, people that love him. Don't have that. Cat dad here came out and made that video and said, Charleston White, you want to play? Okay, we'll see. And then he came out with the watermelon shirt after that. Changed his whole tune. What is this?
Whenever I'm ready to fight again, I can come fight. I want to fight on brand risk or in a UFC fight match. I want to fight you, boy. Your wife got a new boyfriend over there. She got an 8-bedroom house now she's never been able to afford. You fucked her credit up. You fucked her whole life up, and she's still hurt by it. Mrs. Metcalf is so fucking hurt, she won't even get on camera with you. She ain't sure time for camera time with you, boy. If nothing else, Carmelo Anthony's father and family is still intact. The wife is still there. The mother, oh man. You lost your family, buddy. And because of that, you lost your son.
Charleston White may have just gotten his karma, as more people began questioning his public image. Critics argue he's quick to attack his own community, but appears far more cautious when it comes to challenging those in power. Make that make sense. And first of all, I want to say thank you to OG Murder, because he been calling out Charlie Boy. He been standing up for Carmelo Anthony. So I need y'all to go to his Instagram and tell him that Introvert Rockstar sent y'all. So y'all know why we here. Let's get to it. And in the words of Teddy Pendergrass, the whole town's laughing at me, silly fool, as you lose such a good thing. Oh, Charlie Boy, we still laughing at you, brother. See, you thought you can just move on after wearing that shirt, bro.
No.
Hell no.
No.
And this time we got to make sure that you stay in a raccoon's place.
Yeah.
Because on this video, you really told the truth. You really spoke from your heart, bro. But see, them Texas boys, they still got you spooked. We'll talk about that later on in this video. So before I spaz out,
cars are wherever you want to pick them up. Rental cars are in Section H, Space 4.
we'll talk about that later on in this video. So before I spaz out, Mr. Jeff, you want to let Charlie Boy talk to you like this? Man, run the tape.
Had you been a better father, a better husband, you could have stayed in the house with her. She couldn't take it anymore. From what I hear, she was tired of justifying the black eyes and bruises. Austin pleaded with his mother to leave you long before now. He was the most angriest because he was the one that had the direct impact of the abuse, the neglect. You want me to go on? Do I need to go on?
Yeah, go on.
I know too much about you.
Go on.
You know everything about me, and I know everything about you. Why? We're both Republican Party members of Texas.
Yeah.
That's why you say, oh yeah, Charleston, he's one of the smart niggas. You goddamn right.
Charleston is popping that. He's popping it at this individual here. Castrating him. How do you go from all of this to wear that t-shirt? No, you're gonna stay in a raccoon's place. Like my guy, once again, introvert rock star, just said, you're gonna stay in that place. We're gonna make sure of it. We're gonna keep you exposed. You and all the rest of the raccoons. A new day is on the horizon. Those
Carmelo would have stayed down over your son as he gasped for breath with a pistol hole in his chest. This fucker died.